good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk.
Dima, Dubai music. So guys, I recently was in Dubai, just got back yesterday, and I got a chance to kick it with Dima. Now I want to give a shout out to brother Mailbox Money Malik. I got a chance to meet up with him. You recognize me at the Dubai Marina, and definitely I'm gonna hook up with him when I get back there. But you know, with Dima, we did a lot of things. You know, we went on the yacht. You know, we went to the mall. We went to a lot of nice restaurants and stuff, and we kicked it. But it was something that, you know, I noticed, right? And you know, Dima is the one that edits the videos here for me. And I noticed that there were a lot of rich men. Like, let me just say this also. Not just rich, but super duper rich. So much so that every time I ordered an Uber, if I wanted the luxury Uber, it came with a Tesla, all right? Mercedes, Audi. You could even order a helicopter ride. Like I said, it's amazing. We went to the Rolex store, Aldemir's Piguet watch store. The balling is insane, right? It's just like that. But now I want to talk about what I noticed as far as women being there. And of course, I know we're talking about, you know, in the West, you know, with women wanting to be, you know, more body positivity, you know, body shaming and stuff like that. Let's put it to the test. I don't think there's any city in the world per capita that might be as balling as Dubai. It might be a few other cities, maybe Doha, Qatar, you know, but I mean, like per capita, like pound for pound, it's just rich people everywhere, right? Here's what I didn't see. I didn't see a lot of ladies walking around with some of the guys that were rich. Let's say, for example, like somebody like Lizzo size, okay? Or, you know, a lot of BBWs. If they were there, you know, I would notice that they were like tourists, okay? But as far as the Emirati brothers I was out there, you know, the guys really had on their, you know, custom Emirati wear, their wives and the women that they were dealing with, like as far as being provided for, top notch, beautiful. Even if they were covered up, these women were wearing luxurious brands. They had expensive jewelry on, nice cars. I mean, almost every Arab man there, if he was with his wife, the wife was completely on point, all right? Now, the foreigners that were there, I would say non-Arab foreigners, guys that you knew that were from the West. If they're with somebody, like they had decided to take some lady from their country to Dubai, 9 times out of 10, she was off the chain. I mean, I was seeing Russian women there. I was seeing Asian women there, Indian women there, even the African women. Now, obviously, even in the workforce, you're going to see a lot of Indians there, Bangladesh people there, people from Pakistan in the workforce, right? I'm not talking about those people. But the women that I saw the guys with that I kind of felt had some money, because you can't really be so fake rich in Dubai, in my honest opinion. I believe the fake rich can't last there. You know, you can't be out there for clout. You know what I mean? Unless you're there for it. If you're there with a woman that's good looking, you got to have something. All of them were bad. All right. All of them. Top notch. I didn't see any woman that I felt looked like she was what you would consider a BBW. All right. Now, what do I want to say when I say this? For women out there that preach out this body positivity and they don't need to lose weight for a man, cool. I believe you have a market for men who like women who are plus size. And I think that some of those guys can be wealthy or rich. I think there's a market for, again, some of those guys. But here's what I saw. And here's the same thing that I saw when I was in Luxembourg. Here's the same thing that I saw when I was in Munich, Germany, another expensive city. Here's the same thing I saw when I was in London. Rich men are going to want, on average, very hot, young, beautiful women. That's the name of the game. Now, let me just say this. In a city like Dubai or the United Arab Emirates, where you have like a gender inequality, right? Let's say, for example, for every one woman, there's 2.75 men, all right? But now, for every one woman, how many rich men are there in Dubai? Maybe 0.7 men, because a lot of those guys there might not even have any money or not in a position to date. They might be working, stuff like that, right? But still, women have an advantage here if they're good looking. So it's kind of harder to get a woman on average than, like, let's say in your regular city, because you're competing against guys that got money just like you, if not more. You're talking about guys who have millions, sometimes billions of dollars, right? But guess what? Wealth wins. Rich men will always attract the best quality of looking of women everywhere in the world. No doubt about it. Competition will be fierce, even when women have the advantage. Why? Because still, there are a lot of good looking eligible women, and maybe the rich guys are not as many as the eligible women are. And see, people try to push this thing like, women, you don't have to compete for a man. You don't have to look good for a man. Go to Dubai. How many good looking women is it? I would probably assume as many as you would see in any international city. Miami, for example. You're gonna have to come there with your A game, especially with some of the Arab women that are there. I mean, it wasn't showing no body parts and like that. They would just all fly, very well taken care of, because you're gonna get that from rich men. Rich men are gonna want to take care of their women that are serious about marrying and all that stuff. In my honest opinion, if you feel like you can get away with it as a woman who is not like, say, let's say very beautiful or trying to be beautiful, it works less with guys who have a lot of money. The reason why is because they have a lot of opportunities. A guy who's worked hard for whatever he has to get established, he's not gonna just be like, well, all right, I'm gonna accept just whatever because I have to. Guys are gonna sit back and they're gonna play their cards. And you will see that in every city. New York City, you're gonna see it in Hollywood. You're gonna see it in Atlanta. Most men who are doing very well, their women are gonna look a certain way. And in the black community, it's gonna be a little bit more diverse. You're gonna see a little bit more body, but weight proportional. But you keep hearing this stuff like, you don't have to be looking like this. And you look at Kendra G and you see how some of the ladies look on Kendra G show, and they're asking for a guy that makes $200,000 a year. They're asking for a guy that looks like this and that. And they need to go to some of these cities and see what they're competing against. Go to San Jose and the Silicon Valley and see what those dudes, what kind of women they can get. It just goes to show you that a lot of ladies don't understand how competitive it is if you're a guy that got money. And that's the truth. A lot of women don't know. If you're a man that got money, competition for your services go any top city. See how the women look. They know what's up. And that's exactly what I saw in Dubai. In the marina, I saw that when we were close to the Five Palm. I saw it on a yacht. So many in-shaped, good-looking women. And if you want a man, you come into Dubai, you're out there competing with women from everywhere across the world. White women. Let's say if you're a chick from the black community, you're from Atlanta. You go into Dubai, you're not just competing with black chicks. You're competing with Russians. You're competing with other Africans, Brazilians, Ukrainian women, Poland, the UK. All of them come into play. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, check out the first comment at the top, and as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.